I'm going to show you how to card a smooth bat using 100% Angora bunny wool, cashmere, vicuña, red Erie silk, and mugga silk. This is Mary Egbert from Kamaj Fiber Arts, and though I have used bunny wool before, it was in a comb top preparation, but today we're going to be using some raw bunny fiber. This is 100% Angora. This is Macon's first coat from Rarity Fibers. This is such a beautiful bunny wool. I've never used raw before, but I'm telling you, this is so clean and white and soft. And I put the link below if you wanted to check out what they have to offer. Also, she also sent me some from, I think this is from 3 Different Rabbits. I mean, how cute is that? And I love their little logo. That's adorable. Okay, so this is the bunny wool I'm going to be using. We're also going to be using some 100% cashmere, which is actually not quite as soft as the bunny, but it's pretty darn soft. And then we're going to be using some vicuña, which is in the alpaca family or the camelid family, and it's very soft. We're also going to be using some red Erie silk, again very soft, and we'll add some sheen and a pop of color. And then we're going to be using some mugga silk, though not quite as shiny as the red Erie, but it's still very soft and will give it a beautiful color. Okay, let me go over some of the tools I'm going to be using today. I am going to be using my Brother Supercard drum carder because it has a 120 TPI, which is quite fine for these very fine fibers. It also has 2 extra liquor in drums for carding action that do beautifully on these fibers. I've also been told that bunny neps up a bit, so of course I had to try it and see if I could sort of get around that. The bat I made turned out beautiful. There are some tips and tricks I'm going to show you. Okay, so first I need a burnishing brush to burnish down the bat. This is a flicker brush to help take off the bat and clean the carder. This is a tool to take off the bat. They come in different shapes and sizes, and some have a wood end. This is a porcupine quill. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using it, but I keep it around just in case. And then the ever popular hairbrush cleaner to help clean the drum carder. Okay, let's get to carding and let me show you how I did this. Here's one of the things when you're doing really fine fibers on this electric drum carder. You want to make sure you're carding on the slow setting. So when you turn it on, this main drum right there rotates at a certain speed, but it's the liquor in drums that you can adjust. So you can see how fast these are going. In the front, there is an adjustable knob to slow them down. You see how slow they're going now, or speed them up. If the liquor in's going a little too fast, it pulls the fiber in too quickly, it may nep it up a little bit more. So I'm turning it on about 10. It's pretty slow and this is going to take a while. So what I'm going to do is kind of start carding things and then I'll come back. But the first fiber you want to put in is the one that's the most, I don't want to say coarsest, but has more oomph, right? Between all these different fibers, the vicuña, even though it was super soft, had the most structure, I suppose. Let's go ahead and put that in as our base. And again, it's going to take a while. But when you have bunny, or when you have fiber that you're making a bat that is so special and so luxurious, it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. Let me card this in first, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, the vicuña is on. Now I'm only using a small section of this drum carder because it would take me forever to do a big bat, and it's going to be easier to spin because it's going to be a little bit more narrow. Okay, now next we're going to put in the cashmere, and with this one I'm going to pull off staple lengths and lay it on the feed-in tray for the length the width of the bat. And I don't make it very thick. And then let's go ahead and turn that on. If you have never felt fibers so fine as cashmere and bunny and vicuña, I mean, just treat yourself to a little bit and you've just got to feel it. It's crazy. And the bunny is so soft. I mean, you can barely feel it. It's just beautiful. And I can't wait to spin some of this up. Okay, so I'll come back after I card the cashmere and then we will move on. Okay, the cashmere layer is on. Let's do the red Erie and the Mugga. You can layer these together if you want. Again, just pulling out small staples and putting that on. This is going to be worth every minute that you do this. You know, luxury takes time, right? Anything that's worth its weight. Whoops, let's turn that down. Takes a little time and is worth it. You can get the red Erie silk and the Mugga silk at Kamaj Fiber Arts. If you want the bunny fiber, go to rarityfibers.com and they have an Etsy shop. This is an ounce. That's a lot of fiber. That's a lot of fiber. Okay, so let me finish this and I'll come back. Now it's time for the bunny. And I have to tell you something. So when I first got bunny fiber and I posted on Facebook that I was going to scour this or wash this, oh my gosh, the bunny people came out of the woodwork and they're like, no, don't wash it because bunnies are clean like cats are. I'm like, all right, I won't do it. So this, oh, you got to see how this, look at this, how pretty that is. So soft and white and, I mean, clean. Oh, the vicuña did have some vegetable matter in there. We'll pick it out as we go and you'll see that. Okay, so with the bunny fur, what I did is I fluffed it up a lot. Fluffed it up quite a bit. And this is where you have to go slow when you're carding, especially with the bunny fiber. This is I don't think I've ever seen fiber so white. This is really, really cool. And you think maybe I'll get a bunny. I know people spin directly off the rabbit, but I was going to spin some just like this, and I thought, you know what, let me card a really decadent bat because I like carding, especially using this carder. But see how slow that's going in? This is going to take a while. Okay, so let me finish this, and then I'll come back and we'll take it off. I'm done carding the bunny, but I just wanted to show you that it really didn't catch on the liquor in all that much, but make sure and burnish between layers and that will help a ton. Let's go ahead and take off this first bat and see how it looks. Okay, so I get my tool. If you've taken my drum carding course, you will learn all the fundamentals about drum carding, so I won't be going over all that here. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. So soft and luxurious. Let me take this off. Now, if I put the bunny down first, I don't think I would be able to get it off this easily. This is, let me come up closer. This is the bunny side, and that is the vicuña side. And I really don't have a ton of neps in it. I'm going to be carding this a couple times, at least, well, one more time for absolutely certain. But let me get this set up and I'll come back. Okay, so here we are carding this first bat, and I do see a few neps in here. If I can pull them out if I want, but I might kind of let them go through this for the second and third time and see if the carder breaks some of those up. I mean, it's not terrible, and it might. Okay, this is going to take a while again, so let me come back when this is done and show you the second pass. I brought you a little closer because I want you to see this second pass a little up close. All right, so blended it more, and let's take a look at it. Okay. There is the bat. Get a few neps, not terrible. And I could put it through another time. Let me see if I want to. You know, while I'm at it, I think I'm going to put it through one more time to really get those blends. And I think I'm going to try to take out these little neps along the way. So let's see how smooth we can get this. And yeah, I think I'm going to split it. Well, maybe I'll put the whole thing in. But see these little neps? I will pick these out as I'm going along. And that way we'll get a really smooth bat. You can also pick them out as you're spinning. So either way you want to do that, that is up to you. All right, so I will be back. Okay, here we go. Third pass. Let's take a look at this beautiful bat. Look at the sheen on that. So pretty. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This is where I might use my porcupine quill to make sure I've got every piece of fiber. Since it's so fine, it's hard for me to see. Okay, now we're going to take this off. Take a look. Look how pretty that is. And this carder blends it really beautifully. Okay, let me wrap it up and show you. Here is the finished bat. Isn't that pretty? Look how smooth that is. That is so smooth. There's a few neps, but hardly any. And I was told that if I carded this, I was going to get a ton of neps, but it helped to keep the speed of the drum carder a little on the slower side, feed in the fiber really fluffed up, really fluff it up good, and you shouldn't have any issues. So there you go. Again, you can get the bunny fiber on Etsy from Rarity Fibers. And this is her bunnies. They are so cute. I just absolutely love them. You can also get the other fibers. You can get the red Erie silk, the mug silk at Kamaj Fiber Arts, and the real cashmere, and also the Brother Super Card. I also sell these. And if you get any drum carder off KamajFiberArts.com, you get a free carding class. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.